But I was in Barts.
In Barts. So you were in Barts Hospital, is that right?
For 4 months. I caught sepsis. I had to have my aortic heart valve replaced by a pig's valve. I was also on sepsis medication, so that was a drip every day. I went into organ failure, every possible scenario. I was discharged from Barts. I was put in East Ham by the council. 10 days later, I was back in Barts in heart failure because the aortic valve was a mechanical one that rejected. So I had to have a second operation, and the aortic valve was replaced with a pig's valve. During the second one, I had a stroke because the two surgeries too close together, which left side is partially disabled. I've been registered partially sighted with Essex County Council, but while I was in Barts, they said, because we instead of going back to this East Ham hostel that was filthy, they offered me this. They said it was a 1-bedroom ground floor flat with parking space. To me, I thought that was the ground floor of a house. I don't know why I thought that, but that's the picture they drew me. We came here thinking this was the office of the place we were going to sign for this flat. When we got here, because I'm on water tablets, I needed a wee. So I asked the man that was sitting on the steps in there, can I use the toilet? And he said, any one of the flats. So I was a bit shocked. So anyway, we were taken to this flat here, which is a massive studio, massive, bigger than my flat. And you had to sign before you could see your flat. They was rushing all paperwork in front of us for housing benefit this and whatever that. And then they give you the keys. At the time, it's just me and my partner, it was acceptable. Over a year ago, my circumstances changed, and my, at the time, 17-year-old daughter come back to live with me. She was accepted by the council, put on the list, she needed a bedroom. No one is helping. I've written to the MP, I've had my health professionals write, saying I'm having collisions here because of my sight. Too small, it's affecting my recovery, it's affecting everything, my health. My daughter sleeps on my settee, which is a 2-seater, and when my partner gets up in the morning to go to work, she works a couple of days, she shares our bed, which is very unhealthy. She's now 18. There have been people here that have got 2 rooms. Everyone in this place has got adequate accommodation.
So there's 3 of you living
3.
there. And what have you got? Have you got a bedroom?
1 bedroom.
1 bedroom.
That you can't get in.
Right.
Because we're living out of boxes and suitcases.
Have you spoken to Harlow Council?
I've written to the MP.
Right. Have you spoken to Harlow Council?
He said that you're not registered. You've got to be here 5 years.
Harlow Council.
The MP said that.
But have you spoken to Harlow Council?
No, only Redbridge. Because
only Redbridge.
The MP said they won't help if you've not been here for 5 years.
Right. Okay. So that's a sort of fact, isn't it? How are you going to get around that? Have you got to now wait for another 2 years?
Well, I'm waiting for. All I want is a 2-bed house or 2-bed flat with a garden. I've got bad breathing problems. I need my own outdoor space.
Yeah.
My daughter needs a bedroom. I need 2 bedrooms. They're saying on my housing contract that my minimum is 2 bedrooms.
Yeah.
But when I try to speak to my housing officer, he doesn't answer.
And this housing officer in Redbridge?
In Redbridge.
So you're basically still a client of Redbridge, would that be correct? Sorry to use the word client, but you know... Because I'm
in Harlow, I'm in Robert Hawthorne's constituents.
Yeah.
He did try to help. But when we had no aerial for 6 weeks, all over Christmas, no TV. And when I got through to the council to find out what was happening, I happened, because it was an outside line, got through to my housing officer by accident. When he realised who he was talking to, he blatantly said, and his words were, in the future, Mrs. Piccolo, foreseeable future, you will not be offered a move. He said, I've got adequate accommodation, and I'm telling him I haven't. My daughter, she's got no privacy, she's got no friends. She's had to leave college. She can't get to college, it's 2 hours away. It's £120 for 3 days.
It's college back in Redbridge?
Barking and Dagenham. Yeah. There's no transport. I have to get cabs to the chemist, Tesco's, doctors, blood tests. We spent over £1,200 in cabs just for medical reasons.
Because we must stress you're in the middle of an industrial estate.
Exactly. And also, my occupational health, Megan kept phoning the council to get me some handrails so I could have some independent for bathing, and the council didn't even answer the phone. My partner has to lift me in and out of the bath.
can you get? I mean, there are about 4,000 people on the housing list in Harlow. Is the technicality that you would have to get onto that list, or is it a list in Barking and Dagenham you need to get onto?
Well, I'm from Redbridge. I don't care where I go. I just want the adequate accommodation. And if that means I've got to stay in Harlow, what's that mean? Be here for another 2 years? My daughter, she's got no privacy, she's got no friends, she's isolated, she's got mental health issues now, and I'm worried about her. She's going more into herself every day.
So just to conclude this interview, your wish list is just
2-bedroom property with a garden. I've worked all my life, I've put into the system all my life. I used to work for Redbridge Council on a voluntary basis in a school for 5 years. Then I worked 3 years on the payroll in a school. I've done everything in the school. They've turned their back. I cannot get through to them. I cannot stress. When you've got letters from heart consultants and letters from my stroke consultant saying I need to be prioritised, I finished up 363 on the bidding list this week. Why?
that in Redbridge.
That's Redbridge.
Were you ever a council tenant in Barking and Dagenham?
Never Barking and Dagenham.
No.
So I lived in Redbridge. They say about connections.
Sorry.
My nan and granddad were there, 96 years.
Yeah.
My 73-year-old mum's there. I was born there. My brother was born there. Me and my brother went to school there. My kids went to school there.
Yeah.
I worked in the local school.
So were you ever a council tenant anywhere?
Not until now. Not until my illness. I was a private tenant.
Right. Well, we'll take it. We'll speak to different councils and we'll take it from there.
Can you speak to Essex County Council as well? Because I think I'm going to get more joy with them because I'm partially sighted with them.
Thank you very much for your time.
Will you help?